Welcome everyone. What the fuck is up? It is Wednesday afternoon, a little bit later than normal, goddamn technical problems. But those are done, those are aside. It's time to get wicked. So give me just a moment, I'm gonna share this out with everybody, and we're gonna get this shit rolling. Alrighty, there we go. House filling up already. Tiny Boy, Keith Koompa, The Bastage, Cowboy John. Welcome everyone to the show. As we are getting ready here, as you can see, to open it up, we have a Rumble. And the way this is going to go is very simple. 10 women. One of them being the Intercontinental Champion, Ivy Pine. Now, if Ivy wins, she will get to pick her contender this Sunday. But if she loses, whoever else wins the event will get the title shot this Sunday at Flashpoint. So lots of high stakes in this one. And then, of course, later on today, those that have been around the locker room saw it. I still got a bone to pick with you bastards for drinking my fucking beer. But a challenge was issued by the Bastage for him and his partner to try to earn their way into that tag title match. But there's a little bit of a twist on this. They will take on the tag team champions. Non-title affair. If they win, they're in. But if they lose, one of the tag team champions will go and be added into the world title match this Sunday. So big stakes either way. But on those notes, we're going to head down to the ring and get ready for today's first event. And we are live! Norfolk, Virginia, last day here, or Virginia Beach, excuse me. As soon as we are done today, everything gets loaded on the buses and the trucks and heads out to Lincoln, Nebraska, where this Sunday, Midwest Meltdown will happen. Jake Bagwell and Omar Wolf, welcome to the show. So as you can see, 10 women Who do you have? Place your bets. Shadow Press, welcome to the show. As well as the Beatdown crew. And Mad Cow, welcome to the show. Hope you're ready. You are in this Rumble. Big Tito, welcome as well. Omar calling for Minerva for the win in this event. Like I said, the winner of this contest will get an Intercontinental title shot this Sunday. Unless Ivy wins, and then she will pick her opponent. Blaze Radio, welcome to the show. But here we go, down to ringside. Oh, Omar hedging his bets, going with the Mad Cow if Minerva doesn't win. As you can see, packed house here. Gonna be even more packed when we hit the Pinnacle Bank Arena. Oh! Ivy already making the prediction that she's winning. But the woman that drew number one, Amber Young. Amber Young, who of course has challenged Ivy to a one-on-one match that will happen after Midwest Meltdown. As Ivy, well actually, Ivy challenged Amber and Amber accepted. Unless, of course, Amber runs the distance. It's his Speed Demon rules. Every 60 seconds. So even drawing number one, it is very possible to run the table. Shadow Press, welcome to the show. As well as American Berserk, otherwise known as War. So as we wait to see the woman that drew number two. Oh, representing Ruthless Incorporated, the mighty Minerva. So this could be a blessing or it could be a curse, depending on how you look at it. Could be bad news for Amber. But as I mentioned before, Speed Demon rules every 60 seconds, so it's anyone's ball game. It is definitely, these first two numbers definitely harder ones to come up from. The only saving grace being every 60 seconds and there only being 10 women. Thank you very much there, Tito, and Raging Chaos Wrestling. Welcome to the show. And here we go, out the gate. Right away, Minerva showing the power, holding her up with the squats. Big vertical suplex to start off, and then a knee right between the shoulder blades. Minerva not happy with her number and taking it out on Amber here. And Amber yet to get any offense. This has been all Minerva. Finally a jawbreaker from Amber and a forearm to follow up. Kick to the ribs there, and then another kick right across the chest area. Now going back to the ribs. Missed that shot there. Gets caught. Turned in the corner. And Minerva going right for the elimination. But as you see, the timer already running. And in at number 3, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, Mrs. Utaker. Right away, Minerva going over to meet her. Military press showing her power. Into the European uppercut, rocking the jaw. Despite entering at number 2, this match so far has been all Minerva. Now Amber looking to get in there. Quick snap suplex. Pops the hips, rolls through. Second suplex. Going for the trifecta here as Mrs. Utaker letting them fight it out. Smart maneuver. And then immediately right after Amber. Now snap suplex and gonna pop the hips and roll through. Same thing she just hit Minerva with. And in at number 4, Susie the Elf. Of course, the normal tag team partner of Minerva. Minerva working on Amber, and Susie gonna let it go. And goes right after Minerva. No friends, no allies here. Now Susie trying to get Amber out as Mrs. Utaker goes right after Minerva. Series of strikes, ends up with a huge right cross there. Now has Minerva against the ropes, in trouble here. At the same time, Amber slid out from behind on Susie, going after Susie. Minerva trying to hang on with everything she has. Now Mrs. Utaker going after Susie. Those two women know each other very well. As Minerva right back after Amber. Amber sends Minerva into the corner. And in at number 5, the former Women's World Champion, Mad Cow. Looking to get back into the title picture here with however she can. Quick head scissor takeover on Amber. Meanwhile, Mrs. Utaker trying to get Minerva out in the corner. Amber with spiking Mad Cow with a DDT. As Mrs. Utaker in trouble. European uppercut though by Minerva against Susie. Kick to the ribs of Susie now by Minerva. Was going for that Tiger Driver but got broken up by Amber. And now Mad Cow going after Minerva, looking for the quick elimination. But again, Minerva trying to hang on to that bottom rope. Mad Cow trying to get her out, but unsuccessful. And Amber now going right back. The two women that started the match, both still in it. And coming in at number 6, Victoria Hart. Came very close to pinning the champ the other day. Going right after Susie here. Has Susie in trouble out the gate. Victoria looking to come in and send a message. As Amber and Minerva still fighting it off here. Double Charm City Driver connects. But doesn't do any good to get her out of the ring. Terrence Morris, welcome to the show. As Susie throws Victoria over the top rope with ease, trying to get her off the apron now. But Victoria fighting back with everything she's got. Finally shoulder block to get her apart. Making her way back in. Whenever they're fighting off Amber here. And Mad Cow has been eliminated. And in at number 7, representing Salagia, Cassie Madam Red. As Minerva dumps Amber out of the ring. Cassie immediately going after Mrs. U-Taker. Meanwhile, running knee to Cassie. As Minerva showing off the strength. European uppercut. Rocks the jaw of her tag partner. Going after Mrs. U-Taker, but Mrs. U-Taker braces her up into the corner. Trying to get her out here from the corner. Minerva hanging on. Oh, thank you very much there, Tito. I appreciate it. Minerva fighting her way out again. So these women now hitting everything that moves, almost all in the middle of the ring. As Victoria trying to get Minerva out, but immediately Minerva fights her way out of it. And in at number 8, Wrestling Mama! Of course, you would know she would love that opportunity to square up against Ivy for that title. Now Mama has Minerva up and Minerva dumped out. At the same time, Susie is. The Wrestling Amazon showing why she has that moniker. Now Victoria going right after Cassie here. Meanwhile, Wrestling Mama working over the arm. Big forearm shot. Oh, and Chance with a comment, Phantasm Gonorrhea, which it kind of fits. And Mrs. U-Taker dumps Wrestling Mama. And coming in at number 9, Jerica Page. So you know what that means at number 10. The Intercontinental Champion, hell of a draw. As Cassie now fighting her way out of Jerica. Victoria hanging on. Mrs. U-Taker, who's been a house of fire in this match. Now Cassie kicks across the chest of Jerica. Victoria in trouble. Mrs. U-Taker has her in a bad way. And Jerica eliminated. Oh, not privileged. Champion's luck. So now the question becomes, who wins the match? One of these 4 women are winning it. Cassie going right after Victoria. Victoria retaliating. As Ivy going right after Mrs. U-Taker. Backing up. No, had her... got interrupted. Now Victoria and Ivy, former stablemates, going at it. Almost saying Ivy wins. I think I know what I'm going to do about that because I'm getting real tired of 2K not using the default. Now Cassie sent over into the corner by Mrs. Utaker. Wild Matt Outlaw, welcome to the show. That would be why, so I know exactly how I'm going to fix this shit then. Thank you very much, 2K, for fucking up my shit. As Ivy now has Mrs. Utaker up against the ropes. Mrs. Utaker trying to hang on with everything she's got. Cassie fighting back against Victoria. But wait a minute, Hurricane Rana and Cassie is out of there. We're going to check that on the replay here. Hanging on for at the last minute. Fantastic move. Now Victoria's showing off a bit, well deserved. Now Victoria going after Mrs. Utaker, but gets taken down. See Cassie hanging onto the back of her neck after getting dumped over in that manner. And Victoria telling them both to kiss it. Saying kiss what she twists, and she ain't talking about her wrist, folks. But Mrs. Utaker taking a little bit of exception, was trying to get rid of Ivy for it. Now goes back after Victoria, but gets scooped up. And wait a minute, Ivy gonna help Victoria here. And Mrs. Utaker's out of here. We're down to 2. Now Ivy front face lock, but gets tripped up. Nice counter move there by Victoria. Now Victoria up top. Big elbow drop right across the throat. Now taken down face first. You know Victoria would love to go to Flashpoint and challenge for the title. Now reverse elbow, kick to the ribs. Second kick through, caught Ivy in the jaw. Victoria on fire here. Now braces her against the ropes. This is going to be it. Has her up. Ivy trying to hang on. Victoria still trying to push her out, but Ivy hanging on with everything she's got with that one hand. Trying to swing wildly with the other, finally gets a little separation. Now quick takedown on Victoria, but Victoria rolls back up herself. Overhead wrist lock by Victoria here. Doesn't do a lot of good though. You're not going to throw someone out with it. And there's that face first spike by Ivy. Then a big kick across the chest, making a pair. And then a kick right across the jaw. Great flexibility shown by the Intercontinental Champion. Discus clothesline almost takes her head off. But again, not doing any good if you don't throw him over the top. Oh, now wait a minute. Now Victoria's setting her up. No, Ivy catches a kick. Heel trip of her own. Now going right to work on the legs. But Victoria with a quick arm drag takeover, but eats a shot for her efforts. Both these women throwing in everything, including the kitchen sink. Now Ivy front face lock here. Sends her into the corner. Measuring her up. Big clothesline, and out she goes. So your winner, Ivy Pine. So now the world will wait to hear who Ivy is going to pick to defend her title against. Oh, and there it is. Ivy saying it right into the camera. To see you Sunday, Jenna. So I can make the announcement official for the Intercontinental title. Jenna Rage will challenge Ivy Pine. Oh, wait a minute. Ivy's not leaving yet. Holy shit! Ivy wanting a triple threat. Adding the former world champion Mad Cow to it. So people, if you have not already ordered the pay-per-view this Sunday, what the hell are you waiting for? The whole card just got flipped on its damn ear. And this is only the first damn match today. As we get ready for our next contest, tag team action, as the Steel City Committee goes up against Violence Incarnate of the Beatdown Crew. Who do you have? Place your bets. Tito going with the committee for the win. As is Jake there as well. Ivy making some claims. Actually, Jenna did have a rematch, unsuccessful, but now getting another opportunity, as well as Mad Cow getting a chance to capture a different title, and Ivy looking for vindication. But the following contest is scheduled for one fall, with a 30-minute time limit. On their way to the ring first, weighing in at the combined weight of 622 pounds, You have the Shaven Sasquatch, the Shmoo, accompanied by the Tenacious One, Tyson Parker. They represent and are collectively known as the Steel City Committee. Minerva, welcome to the show as well. Bad draw in the Rumble, but a hell of a showing nonetheless. As you see the committee there, former dominating duo tag team champions. Oh, and wait a minute, their opponents representing the Beatdown Crew at a total combined weight of 570 pounds. On the left, the God of Violence, Shino Malice. On the right, the modern-day monster, Ian Cross. They are collectively known as Violence Incarnate. Oh, Ivy throwing out the challenge to Minerva here. And Minerva with a point, she did just beat Jenna this past Sunday. Holy shit! Not to take away from the tag match, but Ivy wanting to add Minerva in a fatal four-way. Ivy throwing out the challenge. As Parker now quick duck behind, kick to the ribs. But Ian snatches him up, drives him face first. Ian now picking him up, a quick arm drag takeover. Basement DDT following up by Parker. Now quick tag in. Here comes the Shmoo right after Ian. Minerva turning down the four-way. As both these two big men throwing shots for the fences. And Ian draped across. Now big forearm shot by Ian onto the Shmoo. The Shmoo definitely the biggest man in the contest. Going with what brought him here, the pure power game. Now reverse elbows rocking the jaw of Ian. The Shmoo closing back in, but Ian with a quick go behind. Working on the back of the legs here. Sends the Shmoo over into the corner. Tag into Malice. It's like tandem offense coming up. Elevated cutter putting them down. Now Shino taunting the crowd. took his eyes off the Shmoo. Here comes Parker. Running forearm staggers Shino, but doesn't put him down. Now Shino sends partner Shino into the... Yeah, not up to drink this morning. Jesus Christ. Shino with a big scoop up, but Parker floats behind. Kick to the back of the leg and a clothesline again, staggering Shino. Finally putting him down. Now tossing in the corner, but gets caught. Now getting pulled up here. Now quick tag. Parker getting scooped up. Assisted power slam. For as small as Parker is, that's got to rattle every bone in his body. Now pull back here. Trying to almost pull the head off of Parker here with this modified chin lock. But Parker crossbody block, rights and lefts. They don't call him the Tenacious One for nothing, folks. Parker fighting his way back in over Ian here. Series of shots to the rib cage. Then a huge forearm putting him down. Now Ian Parker thinks better of it. Said goes out to meet him. Here we go. Big kick to the jaw. Might have been a mistake by Parker. This is not where you want to be. And has a chair now. Parker now fighting with the chair. Smacks it into the face of Ian as he throws it away. Going right back after him here. Both men trading off the shots. Huge shots back and forth. Now Ian snatched up here. Being rolled under the rope there, back in, both men. Ian staggered right back in the corner. What does Parker have in mind? Middle rope bulldog taking him down. And the kick of destiny out of nowhere. Ian has been rocked. Half Nelson cover in. One, and Shino in to break it up right away. Ripcord Lariat puts down Parker. And Parker, not done with him, brings him in the hard way. Overhead belly to belly. Now Ian standing in the corner. Quick reverse elbow, but having to go it alone. Single leg drop kick. Now going to pick up Parker. Parker with a quick elbow to the ribs. Ian retaliates with a kick, goes for the bicycle kick but misses. Quick belly to back suplex. But look at that, out of nowhere, caught into a huge cutter. You hear the crowd calling out, this is awesome. As the Shmoo in to break up the cover now. Now show of strength by Ian, turning him, driving him down. Now Violence Incarnate with the advantage. Reversal there, but face breaker by Ian. Goes to pick up Parker. Parker kicks him away. High back body drop, though, takes over Parker. The Tenacious One being tested. Now Ian showing off, taunting the crowd as he inflicts more punishment. Bringing him up here into the corner. Oh, wait a minute. Parker coming back. Takes out Shino. Countering Ian. Jumping clothesline. Caught. Uranagi slam. Now go from behind here. German suplex rolls through. Ripcord lariat turning Parker inside out. Now quick tag here. Shino now back in. Parker in trouble, needs to make a tag. Kick to the ribs. Oh, and driven down free fall style. Now Shino again putting him in the corner. Another tag. Violence Incarnate working well together. Oh, and plants him down. Parker in trouble. The Shmoo in right away to break it up. Parker might have been over if had that not been broken up. But now the Shmoo taken out. Bad situation here for Parker. Quick takedown. Middle of the ring, figure 4 leg lock. But a reversal by the Tenacious One. Now can Ian hang on? Finally escapes. And a kick of destiny out of nowhere. Cover by Parker. 1. And Shino in to break it up. Parker going it alone at the moment. And taking matters into his own hands. Clears out Shino. Setting up Ian. And no, Ian ducks the kick. Parker now snapmaring Ian over. Big elbow to the top of the head. Now Ian getting set up here. Stomp right into the head, and ladies and gentlemen, we have blood in this one. And there's the tag to the big man. From bad to worse for Ian. Ian being picked up by the Shmoo, sent into the corner. Comes back with a reverse elbow, trying to fight his way out. Kick to the ribs. Snap brainbuster. Now goes for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and kick out at 2.5 by the Shmoo. Reverse elbow catches Ian right in the forehead. Open up that cut a little bit more. Throws him over to the Steel City's corner here. What does the Shmoo have in mind? Measuring him up. Parker putting the bad mouth. Ian's goozled. And no, fighting his way out. Reverse chinlock hanging on here. Big time, huge sit down side slam. Ian now quick European uppercut. But sitting in the corner, still fighting his way back. Credit to Ian for showing the power here. Big power bomb stacks him up. 1, 2, and 3. Holy shit! there we see earlier on the replays here, to the Tenacious One in trouble. And here Shmoo almost had him in that choke slam, but Ian fighting his way out. So ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Violence Incarnate. So big win for the Beatdown Crew. As we get ready for our next contest, a faction triple threat. As Brandon Ace, Mr. U-Taker, and Johnny Crow all go at it. Who do you have? Place your bets. As folks are placing their bets, I need another fucking beer. Drum Monkey, welcome to the show. Looks like most people here are going with Mr. U-Taker for the win. But here we go down to ringside. The following contest is a triple threat elimination match. On his way down to the ring first, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, he weighs in at 321 pounds, Mr. U-Taker. As Mr. U-Taker making his way down to the ring, a veteran of the business. I'm glad to see you made a drum, but it looks... You can't beat him up, Rage. You may not want to come back. God damn it. And speaking of people coming back, if you like what you've been seeing so far, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not already a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, hit that subscribe button and click the bell for notifications so you never miss a minute of the action. But the next competitor on his way down to the ring, representing the Beatdown Crew, he weighs in at 219 pounds, Brandon Ace. Of course, the Beatdown Crew have had some rough waters, you could say. Oh, the hell would be nice, but they ain't won a fucking thing. Till today, Violence Incarnate turning things around. Can Brandon Ace keep up the momentum? And the final competitor in this contest, he weighs in at 265 pounds, representing the Dynasty, Johnny Crow. Of course, Johnny Crow, a former international champion. Have not heard much from him since that title reign ended. I had a chance to sit down with him these past couple of days, though, and he is focused on not only winning today, but working his way up to world title contention. Here we go. Referee calls for the bell. Mr. Utaker going right after Johnny Crow. Huge shots as Brandon Ace sits back watching the two fight it out. Now finally picking his spot. As soon as they turn towards him, he backs up again. Another quick super kick from behind. But now Mr. Utaker catches him up. Short brainbuster putting him down. Now Mr. Utaker and Johnny Crow going right back at it. Series of right hands. Brandon Ace quickly in to get his spot again, but gets caught. Big kick putting him down. Johnny Crow now pulling himself back up. Went for a shot, but completely misjudged his mark. And Mr. Utaker's going to make him pay for it, tying him up in the trio. Whoa. And choking him out with the boot. Now middle of the ring, Brandon Ace duking it out, but real quick taken down, double leg takedown, series of shots to the face. Mr. Utaker has been on fire this entire match. And now Brandon Ace trying to get back into it here, striking anything he can get his hands on. And now Johnny Crow joining him here and choking him in the corner. Now Brandon Ace taking a shot in, and now roll through Enziguri by Brandon Ace on the Johnny Crow. Now pulling him away, great tying the legs up here. Pulling back on his arms and taking him face first to the canvas. Now went after Mr. Utaker, but Mr. Utaker dodged. Big clothesline putting down Brandon Ace. Now going back to Johnny Crow. These two have been going at it the entire match. Clothesline taking him over the top rope. Now Johnny Crow looking to assert himself in this contest. Big knee to the ribs of Brandon Ace, making a pair of them. Bringing him out. Side Russian leg sweep. Now cover on Brandon Ace. Referee down one, and only a 1 count. As Mr. U-Taker climbs his way back in, Johnny Crow goes right after him. Reverse STO taking him down. And then a sickle clothesline to the back of the neck of Brandon. Now bringing Brandon Ace away from the ropes here. Kick right across the spine. Right into the kidney area. But Brandon Ace taking down Johnny Crow here. Springboard kick to the jaw. Mr. U-Taker in for the cover. 2. And then a big, almost like a big boot and a leg drop combination hitting both men there from Mr. U-Taker. And he's got Crow goozled. Big choke slam. Now Brandon Ace trying to get involved here, gets taken down. Rolls out to the floor. Mr. U-Taker, Johnny Crow back at it. Slingshot off the ropes there. Mr. U-Taker puts in the middle of the ring, in for the cover. Only a 1 count, about 1.5. And another super kick by Brandon Ace, and ladies and gentlemen, we have blood again. Kick out at 1 by Mr. U-Taker, though. Brandon Ace going after him. Big European uppercut. All 3 of these men now just trading shots willingly. Now knee to the midsection by Brandon Ace. Up and over, taking down Crow face first. Cover by Brandon. 2. And kick out at 2. Now gut wrench. Taking Crow up. Sit out powerbomb. Does not hold the pin. Now finally going for a cover. 1, 2. And kick out at 2. He probably should have held the pin from the beginning. Mr. U-Taker trying his luck. Only a 1 count this time. But now Brandon Ace right after Mr. U-Taker. Big super kick into the cover. No, not even 2. Now getting pulled back up again. Brandon Ace looking to follow up here. But no, takes a body shot from Mr. U-Taker, and he's goozled. But Johnny Crow with the shot from behind. Side Russian leg sweep there by Brandon Ace. Crow rolls out to the floor. You can't be pinned out there. Smart maneuver. Elevated flatliner by Brandon Ace on Mr. U-Taker. Now throws Mr. U-Taker out to the apron. But a big forearm. Slingshot DDT. Holy shit. Brandon Ace pulling out everything he can think of here. Rolls Mr. U-Taker back under the bottom rope. Slides in after him. Side Russian leg sweep puts him down. Johnny Crow hit with the hit from behind. Kick to the ribs. And wait a minute, a chokehold. Submission sleeper there, but Brandon Ace quick to fight his way out of it. Now German suplex rolls through. Ripcord lariat turns him inside out. And then a quick drop toe hold takes down Mr. U-Taker. Johnny Crow looking to get into this match here now. Has him braced up and... oh! Jesus, fuck! Snapping his neck across the top rope. Cover by Crow. 1, 2. And again, Mr. U-Taker staying alive in this match. Quick elbow to the breadbasket of Johnny Crow. Double arm choke slam. Mr. U-Taker trying to summon whatever spirits he can get. Now Brandon Ace thrown into the corner. Big splash by Mr. U-Taker. Has him up. Say hello to the top turnbuckle. Big boot to follow up and a massive leg drop. Brandon Ace is out of here. Now Johnny Crow goozled up and chokeslam. Mr. U-Taker looking to make short work. But no, only 2.5. I guess those prayers of those dark spirits might have done something. Knocking out Brandon Ace and now setting up Johnny Crow. Tombstone City and Crow is out. So, ladies and gentlemen, your winner with a clean sweep of knockouts, Mr. U-Taker. Trainers are already in there checking on Crow, as Chance pointing out. Crow not moving after that tombstone. As you see the referee and all that down there on the floor ringside with Crow. So as the trainers and staff tend to Johnny Crow, we are going to set the stage for our next event, tag team action. As the Contagion of Excalibur go up against the family, who do you have? Place your bets. As folks are placing their bets, I'm going to throw some shout outs to some of the great talent here in the community. Great channels here like ASWF on the Ultimate Arcade Network. Of course, your host on that, JJ Savvy, otherwise known as Adam Guerin or Fireproof Lowlife. And then one of the gentlemen we're going to see right now, Mark Caliber, bringing you Commonwealth Wrestling. And when he's not bringing you wrestling, you might be able to catch some Mortal Kombat, a couple different variety of games. Streaming on both Twitch and YouTube under the channel Mark Caliber 17. Then, of course, one of the originals, you saw him here earlier in the day, Lightning Strikes with Cowboy John. Of course, you can find that on the channel Cowboy John. But maybe you want a break from wrestling. Maybe you want a little something different. Then you gotta check out my daughter, Cassie Madam Red, bringing you everything but wrestling. So you might get some World of Tanks, you might get some Dead by Daylight, some Kingdom Hearts, some Friday the 13th. You just never know what she has in store. And then, of course, Global Wrestling Affliction, the real GWA. Your host on that, Caleb James. And you'll find that, of course, on the Fractured Reality Studios network. But also later on tonight, it's Ladies' Night in Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. Of course, part of the triple-double tournaments. The Battle Queen tournament rolls on tonight. Of course, you're going to find that on the Blaze Radio Network with your host, Blaze McCoy. But on that note, we are headed back down to ringside for tag team action. Of course, the following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. On their way to the ring first, weighing in at 519 pounds. They are the Contagion Excalibur. Of course, as you see Mark Caliber entering the ring first, followed by his twin brother Alex. And Brandon Ace calling out Mr. U-Taker for a one-on-one cage match. We will wait to find out the answer to that challenge. And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, weighing in a combined weight of 475 pounds. There you see Shadow Press. His tag team partner, that voodoo witch doctor, Jack Bayou. And they are collectively known as the Family. Some mixed success for the Family, as you saw Omar mentioning. Kind of now leaving them wonder what to do. Big test for the two of them as they will take on the former Dominating Duo Tag Team Champions. Of course, you know they will be watching the main event tonight to see what the status of the title scene will be. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Alex starting off against Jack Bayou. Jack quickly rolls him behind. Laid out reverse DDT. Kick to the ribs. Double underhook. Rolling neck breaker. Taking him down. But now Alex back up. Big shoulder block. Putting down Jack. Alex definitely the strongest man in the match. Now picks Alex up here, sends him to the Contagion corner, and again, right off the corner, finally Bayou escapes with a pop-up Hurricane Rana to follow up that jawbreaker. Now trying to tie Alex up, not happening there. Catches the leg coming in, big elbow drop, and again throws Bayou into the Excalibur corner. Tag into Mark. Now Mark off the ropes here. Big boot to the jaw. The calculating one striking first and striking hard. Descending in the corner now. Tag into Shadow Press. Some tandem offense of their own. Twin super kicks. Discus forearm puts down Mark one more time. Shadow Press trying to press his advantage here. Waistlock deadlift suplex. Rolls through. Make it a pair. And another big time roll through. Middle of the ring, planting him down. Now picking up Mark, sending him back into the Family corner. Goes for the clothesline, but misses. Mark now sending him over to the Excalibur corner. Handspring elbow finds the mark. And a full 450 splash into a pin, but not holding it. Flying for him, and then a kip up by Shadow press here. Both these men pulling out everything. They both love to go high risk as often as they can. But now, wait a minute. Modified armbar. Now Mark getting pulled back up here. Sent over into the Excalibur corner with authority. Now big rolling heel kick, just collapsed Shadow press. And now getting choked here by Mark. Showing more aggression since they came back. Now Shadow press sends him over to the family's corner. Tag back into Jack. More tandem offense coming up. The high-low connecting, middle of the ring. Big European uppercut, though, by Mark Caliber. But eats a body shot there by Jack. And again, sent into the corner, cut off very well. Inverted atomic drop, and then dropping the heels right into the stomach. Might have been a little low. Trying to get that ankle lock, but never really got it fully cinched in. Mark Caliber fighting his way out quickly. But again, another quick tag. The family looking very good against the former champions here. Double flapjack putting them down. Now kick to the ribs and a DDT. Finally a tag from Mark, it bringing Alex back in. And Alex going right after him, big right hand. Tosses Shadow press over the top to the floor. Immediately follows him out and grabbing a chair. Have a seat, Shadow press. The aggression factor getting turned up to 15 here. Shadow press fighting him back. Bill Haight, welcome to the show. Oh, and Bill Haight seeing the shirt there, celebrating it. Of course, their current #1 contender. I know he will be watching that main event tonight very intently. Now Alex thrown back under the ring. Big elbow drop by Shadow press. And a leg drop to follow it up. And there's a Superman punch into a cover. 1, 2. Got a big, throws him into the corner now. Are we going to see some tandem offense? Yes, we are. Shadow press picking him up. Doomsday device, middle of the ring. But did not stop the hot tag. In comes Mark. But immediately snatched up into that modified backstabber by Bayou. Bayou now going out, getting a hammer, looking for a little payback. And a shot right to the jaw. Jesus fuck. And now just tosses him over. Mark Caliber in deep trouble now. After that sledgehammer shot, he has not been the same. Able to kick out there. Now wait a minute, big press, but no. DDT and a counter. But another diving tag. But Bayou counters that, and a big spear. 2-on-1 advantage for the family. Can they capitalize? Front face lock here. Bringing him up against the ropes, sending him off to the far side. Hang on. Jump up rainbow cutter, puts down Alex. Into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out just at 2 there by Alex. If the family can press their advantage here, this could be one of their best opportunities to pull out the victory. And a huge statement win against the former champs. Rolling cutter once again into the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Holy shit, they did it! Just as Mark was getting back on the apron. There you see earlier. Huge Superman punch by Shadow Press. For the most part of this match, they isolated both competitors at either time. Big time statement win for the family. Congratulations to both of them. As I mentioned, just like Bill Haight, they will be, I know they'll be watching tonight's main event. And as the family celebrates, I will reiterate the stipulations tonight's main event. The Bastard and the Cunt take on the Last Train Robbers. If the Bastard and the Cunt win, they will be inserted into the tag title match this Sunday. But if they lose, one of the Last Train Robbers is inserted into the world title match this Sunday. So credit to the Bastard putting his title where his mouth is. We will see tonight if it was a smart decision or not, though. As we get ready for our next contest, one-on-one action, the Beatdown Crew versus the C&K, Michael Carter versus Caleb. Who do you have? Place your bets. And as folks are placing their bets, I'm going to throw some more shout-outs for some other great channels in the area. We just saw them on yesterday with the King and Queen of the Maverick tournaments. I'm talking about some Maverick Championship Wrestling with D-Train and the boys. And of course, another great channel bringing you a huge variety. Monstar Factory Entertainment. You might get some Monstar Factory Wrestling that'll bring you some of the best industry superstars facing off and teaming up with created characters. When you're not getting wrestling, you may get some Grand Theft Auto. You may get some reaction shows. You might even get some cooking with Chef Sean. You never know what he's got. And then, of course, one of my favorite time frames. I'm talking about the 80s. When the hair was big and the clothes were small. So be sure to take a trip back to 1986 with some Midwest Pro Wrestling. You'll find that exclusively on the Bomb Pop Overdrive Network. Your host, Mark Mayhem, otherwise known as Scuzz, along with Mr. Demented and that angry asshole Pete Wall. And then another great show that was on yesterday, Platinum Dragon Wrestling. Of course, your hosts on that are current international champion, Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown. And you'll find that exclusively on the Platinum Dragon Studios Network. But we are going to head back down to the ring for this one-on-one contest. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On his way down to the ring first, representing the Beatdown Crew, he weighs in at 340 pounds, Michael Carter. Well, no, Bill. Tonight's match is non-title. If Almar and Bastage win, the tag team title match this Sunday becomes a triple threat. So either way, the fans get a triple threat. The question is for which title? And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, representing the C&K Experience, weighing in at 224 pounds, he's the unbreakable one, Caleb James. Of course, Caleb James recently been having his problems with one Colt Matthews. They will square off this Sunday at Flashpoint. Colt Matthews not in the building today. Him and Orion both barred from ringside. Guaranteeing this match will stay one-on-one. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. And Carter tosses Caleb by his head. And a stomp right into the face to follow up. Knee strike as well. Carter going with the aggression out the gate. Caleb not having an answer so far. Quick knee to the ribs. And there's a running spear into a fast cover. Not even a one count. Now again a kick right into the ribs. Caleb now picking him up. But Carter just tosses him across the ring once again. Quick reverse elbow, single leg drop kick, staggers Carter. And this spear takes him down again. Swing and a miss on the kick though by Caleb. And just tossed, folded around on his neck there. Holy shit. Carter bringing an aggressive side here to this contest. Now throws Caleb out to the floor, follows him out. Now going right to the body, series of shots over and over. Finally doubles Caleb over to the ground. Now has him up, fireman's carry, taking him back over to the ring. Dropping him down, hot shot on the apron. Now has Caleb Goozled, picks him up, show of strength. Power slamming him on the floor. Has him Goozled again. But no, this time Caleb with the DDT. Went to the well one time too many. Now Caleb, series of strikes, spinning back fist, kick to the ribs. Dragon suplex taking him over. Caleb on the apron, measuring Carter, telling him to get up. Off the ropes, no, out of the way. But no, Caleb catches a kick, heel trip on Michael Carter. Now pulling him back. Measuring him up, wait a minute now, into the Dragon Sleeper. The former world champ taking Michael Carter to school on the mat. Carter now finally fighting a way out of it there. Big right hand shot to the temple. And then a big boot, and ladies and gentlemen, we have blood again. But Caleb coming back, swing blade taking him down. Now big forearm kip up by Caleb. Inverted atomic drop. That'll change your plans for the night. And then a scoop slam. Caleb getting rolling. calling for Carter to get up again. Symphony of Destruction connects on the jaw. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Caleb thought he might have had him there on that after that knee. Now Caleb measuring him again. What does he have in mind? Reality calls, connects. Cover, but right by the ropes. Michael Carter able to grab that bottom rope quickly. And now a big clothesline takes down Caleb. Big clothesline. Now duck under from Caleb. Big back body drop by Carter, getting things rolling. And a huge spine buster putting him down. Now Carter's measuring Caleb. Big boot connects right to the jaw. In for the cover. 1, 2. Now wait a minute. Carter measuring him up. Has him goozled. No, Caleb fighting his way out. Reverse elbows over and over. Now going to work on the quick jab to the body there. And now Caleb's measuring him again. Symphony of Destruction connects. Into the cover. 1, 2. And no at 2 7/8. Chad saying he's going to announce a major career decision at Flashpoint. Both these men in this match have their own opportunities, as Caleb, as I mentioned earlier, goes up against Colt Matthews. Meanwhile, Michael Carter earning that international title match. Now Caleb going upstairs. Big elbow to the heart. 1, 2, and no, 2 7/8. Caleb can't believe it. Now kick to the ribs of Carter. Going to work, double knees, taking him down again. Caleb getting fired up. Can he put down the big man Carter? And driving him face first into the canvas. You can see Caleb's a bloody mess. Cover. 1, 2. And again, Carter fighting his way out here. Caleb knee to the spine. But now Carter, big short arm clothesline, dropping Caleb again. Now picking him up at Caleb again, fighting his way out. European uppercut. Now going to work at the body. Big boot, and ladies and gentlemen, we have blood again. As now Carter busted open. But takes down Caleb face first by the arm. But both men now busted open. And Carter measuring Caleb now. Another big boot connects into the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Michael Carter with the momentum rolling into Flashpoint as he challenges Shifty. And the question is, what does this do for the mindset of Caleb going into Flashpoint for his match? As we see here, Caleb putting the punishment to Carter, but Carter enduring it. And ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Michael Carter. Oh, wait a minute. Carter not done. Carter with the claw hold. Caleb is already out, but getting put in that claw hold. More punishment added on to being knocked out already. Now Carter letting him go. Again, posing with the arms up. Sending a message to Shifty. And speaking of Shifty, tune-up match of his own as he goes one-on-one with Ronnie Brown in a non-title match. So who do you have? Place your bets. And as folks are placing their bets, I'm going to keep doing some more shout-outs to the world. You know, some other channels we have here like Raging Chaos Wrestling. You saw him in the chat earlier. Bringing you a lot of creation streams. When he's not doing creation work, you may get some Castlevania. You may get some Borderlands. Just never know what that blue-haired freak Frozen Rage is going to bring out. Then, of course, another one of the originals in the area. Bringing you some post-apocalyptic action. I'm talking about RWO with that angry asshole Pete Wall. And, of course, you'll find that on the Pillar to Post Network. And then another post-apocalyptic channel, Savage Warfare Wrestling. Your host on that, the mean one, Mean Joey Green. And you'll find it exclusively on the Dr. Anus Tickler Network. I did not stutter, your ears did not flap. And then another great show was on the air last night, bringing you a worldwide tag team tournament. And you'll find it exclusively in the Slaughterhouse Championship Wrestling Arena. And of course, that is brought to you by Yellow Pages Terminated by Retirement. But when he's not bringing you the tournament, you may get some Detroit. You may get some Friday the 13th. You may get some Dead by Daylight. You just never know what page the Yellow Pages is going to throw at you. And then, of course, another massive tournament just kicked off this morning. Tag team style. I'm talking about UKWF 3LW. And of course, you're going to find that exclusively on the UKWF 3LW network. With your host on that, Omar Wolf. And you can find him through the chat here today. Just wrapped up one tournament, now kicking off another. No rest for the wicked, as they say. And they don't get much more wicked than Omar Wolf. But then, of course, some of the craziest shit you're going to find anywhere. I'm talking about the Underground Circus with bringing the freak show to ya. Your host on that crazy ringmaster, the Wild-Eyed Yeti. Said all of these channels, you can find them either on my front page or you can find them under my subscriber list. Give them a check them out, give them a look at, give them a thumbs up, give them a subscribe. And of course, if you like what you've been seeing here today, hit that thumbs up button. If you're not a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a minute of the action. But here we go, back down to ringside. course, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 245 pounds, Ronnie Brown. Of course, Ronnie Brown has pinned Shifty before, so looking to do it again here tonight. Non-title affair, but you know, if he can pin the champion, that'll definitely go a long way to help elevating him in the discussion. You know, speaking of discussions, I had a discussion with him earlier this week. He's well aware of the match he has and the opportunity he has. Has not had the best run of success here, but looking to turn that around right now. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, he weighs in at 357 pounds. He is the current Sacrifice Championship Wrestling International Champion, the Drunken Dragon Clown, Shifty. Shifty, of course, regaining that title from Jake Bagwell. Of course, Jake now wanting to focus his sights on the world title. So, you know, he will be watching that main event this Sunday very closely. Oh, not a problem at all, Omar. As we go here, quick kick to the ribs, DDT out the gate. Ronnie Brown taking it to Shifty as soon as the bell rang. Shifty now coming back, big shoulder block. Gonna kick right across the chest to put down Ronnie here. Picks him back up. Brings him up, modified brainbuster. Putting him down hard. Kick right to the back as well. Now Ronnie trying to get back into this, stomps and kicks. Another kick right to the side of the head. Nothing pretty or fancy there. Sends Shifty off the ropes here. Went for another kick but misses, and Shifty with a big forearm did not miss. Shifty picking up Ronnie, but Ronnie with a quick arm drag. And then a double axe handle. Ronnie Brown has Shifty with the back of the neck. Holy shit, a reverse choke slam. Ronnie Brown showing off some power. Now trying to tie Shifty up right by the ropes. Shifty quick to roll through, stomp between the shoulder blades. Now a big right hand to the back. And takes down Ronnie face first. Now big elbow drop right across the back of the neck. Now big right hand, went for a shot but misses. The double axe handle though did not, puts Ronnie Brown down. Ronnie Brown now trying to fight back up now. Kick across the ribs. Single leg face breaker. Now picks up Shifty, but Shifty shoots the legs. Big time slam down. The champion pressing his advantage now, going to work on the arm and shoulder of Ronnie. Now into the cover, one, and only a 1 count. As we mentioned in the previous match, Shifty will be defending that international title against Michael Carter this Sunday. Big clothesline in the back of the neck. But Ronnie Brown, to his credit, fighting his way out of it. Sends Shifty over the top to the floor. Not on this roster, Drum Monkey. If you are interested, I can definitely get you on the waiting list. Snapmare by Shifty and a big boot to follow up. Ronnie Brown quickly rolls to the floor and's waiting for Shifty. Shifty obliges him by scooping him up, taking him over face first into the steps. Now Ronnie Brown blocking the punch, coming back with a shot of his own. Dez press, series of right hands. Ronnie Brown tougher than a $2 steak. Big European uppercut by Shifty though. Rolling neckbreaker, putting him down. But Ronnie again fighting his way out of it. And a big clothesline puts Shifty down. Leg drop on the floor, elbow drop to follow up. Forearm right across the head, but it does no good on the floor. You gotta get him back in the ring. Now send Shifty off the tables. Now taking a moment to taunt. This could be a mistake. You know, he has the international champion in trouble, and here's what I'm talking about. Took too long, now eats a double axe handle to the jaw. And Shifty throws him back under that bottom rope. Now beat to the punch though. Cravat suplex again. Ronnie Brown showing his power. Now pulls Shifty away from the ropes into the cover. 1, 2. And again, Shifty showing why he is the champion. 2.5 at best. But Ronnie Brown's measuring him up. And no, he went for that cravat cutter. Shifty threw him off. But taking down the drop kick, and now Ronnie Brown telling him to get up. Kick to the midsection. Up and over. Diced bread finds its mark. Now picking Shifty up, and Shifty comes up. Big back body drop. And it's now measuring up Ronnie. Has him hooked. Xanthrax slam. Into the cover. 1, 2. And no, at 2 7/8. Shifty beside himself. Now getting the crowd behind him here. Now Shifty, big forearms, duck under, into the spine buster. Shifty getting rolling, getting the crowd behind him. Sounds good there, Drum Monkey. I will do so. Ronnie Brown now takes out the leg, measuring Shifty here. Cravat cutter connects into the cover. 1, 2. Holy shit! Ronnie Brown picks up a pinfall win over the Intercontinental Champion. Lightning striking twice in the bottle here. Oh my God! There we see the first attempt at a cutter. Shifty pushed it away. And almost thought it was over here with the Xanthrax Claw Slam. As you can see here, only a 2. And then Ronnie comes back, this time connecting on the cravat cutter. Now, Ronnie Brown can say Shifty has had 2 title reigns, and during each one of them, Ronnie Brown has pinned him. So we will see where this goes. But once again, congratulations to Ronnie Brown. We will see there, Jake. It is definitely in the discussion now. As we get ready for our main event. To those of you that missed it earlier, Tag Team Warfare with some special rules in place. If Almar Wolf and the Bastage win, they will be inserted into the tag title match this Sunday, making it a triple threat. But if the current champions, the Last Train Robbers, win, one of them will get into the Bastage's world title match this Sunday, making that a triple threat. So one way or the other, there'll be another triple threat on the books this Sunday. But who do you have? Place your bets. And as folks are placing their bets, I'll be right back. Oh. Sorry about that, folks. Had a couple things to take care of there. Demented, welcome to the show. So here we go, main event time. Bastard put his title where his mouth is. Now we see if it was a good or a bad decision. Because the following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. On their way down to the ring first, he represents the Ministry of Mayhem. He is your current reigning and defending Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of the World, The Bastard. His tag team partner, representing Ruthless Incorporated, he is the Alpha Wolf, Omar Wolf. And together they are known as the Bastard and the Cunt. As it was mentioned, the Bastard putting an opportunity at the world title on the line versus an opportunity at the tag titles for him and his partner. And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents. They weigh in a total combined weight of 624 pounds. Representing Ruthless Incorporated, they are the dominating duo tag team champions. On the left, the D-Train. On the right, Wild Matt Outlaw. They are collectively known as the Last Train Robbers. As the referee calls for the bell, here we go. Collar will tie up the Bastard, pushing Matt Outlaw back into his own corner. Referee stepping in for the break. Gets a clean break out of here. Now front face lock by Matt Outlaw. Going to work side Russian leg sweep. Now leg caught. Dragon screw leg whip taking him over. Kick right across the chest. Now going to work on the arm here. Of course, the Bastard and the Cunt, our original dominating duo tag team champions, winning the inaugural tournament. Held those titles for quite a while. Now the current champions looking to hang on to him. And not only that, you know one of them, if not both of them, would love to be in a world title situation. Big clothesline from the Bastard, though, taking down Matt Outlaw, but Matt Outlaw sweeps the leg. Right back into it here. Pulls him over to the Train Robber's corner, tags in D-Train. Big elbow drop right across the lower back. Now picking him up. Big gut buster. And now just choking him. Now working on that neck, that hard neck vice. And D-Train now taunting the Bastage a little bit. Putting the boots to him at the same time, but here comes the Bastage. Hooks him up, tosses him up and over like a sack of trash. The Bastage showing his power. Now tagging, bringing in Omar Wolf. Ruthless versus Ruthless here. Front face lock by the D-Train and into a sleeper hold. D-Train trying to take out Omar Wolf quickly, but Omar with a sit-out jawbreaker to get away from it. Now both men just square off here, and here comes the D-Train, driving the spike home. Big headbutts putting down Omar Wolf, and already D-Train setting up here. Train wreck, middle of the ring, into the cover. 1, 2. Well, in terms of the last train robbers there, Omar, it's whoever gets the pin, period. So even if you get pinned, that person is in the match. This is an all-or-nothing event. Now, big scoop up here. Assisted power slam putting down D-Train. Now the Bastage getting taken up and over. Big back body drop. Tag into Matt Outlaw. Kick to the back of the neck. Caleb, welcome to the show. We're in our main event. Your match was on earlier today. As Matt Outlaw going to work, making the tag back into D-Train. Tandem offense by the champions. Now stomp right to the back here. Quick leg sweep, though, by the Bastage. And a tag back to Omar. Omar, though, sent into the train robber's corner. Tag back to Matt Outlaw. Double team offense right to the body of Omar, who immediately, though, trying to fight his way out. Big forearm shot. What does he have in mind here? Stepping out to the apron. Oh, and working him over both the arms there. Can't get a submission, but can put some severe damage into those shoulders. And now Omar taunting right in front of the D-Train, almost taunting him as Matt Outlaw struggles to get to his feet. Dragon screw leg whip there by Omar, and making a wish. Now throwing him into the apron there, but Matt Outlaw finally getting some offense of his own going. Series of forearms to the back. But gets taken over in that fireman's carry by Omar. Big right hand shot. And another one from the headlock there. Matt Outlaw going to town now. Finally now Omar retaliating with forearms. Both these men trading shots with each other. Now Matt Outlaw picks him up, fireman's carry. Wait a minute, what's he have in mind? Wait, hold on. Holy shit! Throwing Omar rib first into the into the ring post. Jesus fuck! We know Matt Outlaw uses that huge power bomb. Maybe trying to soften up the ribs of Omar for that. And now again, chest first into the ring post. Collision there by the champs, though. Omar trying to get over to his corner, but gets cut off. Now wait a minute, Matt Outlaw turning it through. At a modified sharpshooter, Omar kicks his way free though. Sends Matt Outlaw into the corner, went for the splash but misses. Matt Outlaw now sending him over to the Train Robbers corner. Tagging the D-Train, tandem offense coming up. And again right to the ribs. But D-Train now sent over to the Bastard and Cunt corner. Omar, show of strength, Uranagi. Big knee strike by the Bastage. And ladies and gentlemen, we have blood again. Cover, but right away, Matt Outlaw in to break it up. Omar going right after Matt Outlaw. Faction sides be damned. But now the Bastage picking up D-Train. Big clothesline. Making a pair. Duck under and a third clothesline. Finding the mark. Now picking up D-Train here. Spins him around. Inverted Olympic slam. Picking him up one more time. Into the corner now here. Stomping on the chest. Omar tagging himself in. Here we go. Mrs. Utaker, welcome to the show. You may want to let your husband know that earlier today, Brandon Ace challenged him to a steel cage match at Flashpoint. Cover by Omar, 2. Omar almost putting himself in a title opportunity. Big forearm, making a pair. Sling Blade taking down D-Train. Now Omar picking him up. Spinning heel kick. Now Omar looking to follow up. Big time backbreaker. Yeah, Chance spoke for Mr. Utaker and said, hell no. He wanted a real challenge. Now another stomp to the face. And now just ripping at the face. As I said earlier, factions be damned. Now Omar picks up D-Train. Sends him off the ropes. Big time spine buster. But the D-Train making the diving tag. In comes Matt Outlaw. Big knee lift there. Shades of the late great Harley Race. But now Omar going to work. Springboard went for the flash kick but misses. Matt Outlaw going for the choke slam but gets cut off quickly. Shotgun drop kick. If I missed you earlier, Jack Bayou, welcome to the show. Now double knees to the spine. Omar picking him up again. Now sends Outlaw into their corner. Tag back into the Bastage. Here we go again. Uranagi backbreaker. Knee lift right to the jaw. Into the cover. And as the ref was doing it, D-Train with the save. Now Omar though. Wait a minute, what's Omar got in mind? Holy shit! Omar with a pile driver. Matt Outlaw with the fiery pit choke slam. D-Train finally pulled himself up after that pile driver. Cover here. Credit to the D-Train getting up after that fucking pile driver. But wait a minute, Matt Outlaw now setting him up. Highway to Hell going down. Cover by Outlaw. And no, 2.5. And wait a minute, has him up again. All the way up. And another Highway to Hell powerbomb. And Matt Outlaw gets the pinfall. Back and forth war between the two teams. But with that pinfall, ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the Last Train Robbers. And that means I can announce the main event for Flashpoint. It will be the Bassage defending the world title against Matt Outlaw and against Bill Haight in a triple threat elimination match. But everyone, that was our show for today. Thank you everybody for being here, whether you were here for a couple of moments, whether you were here for the whole show, whether you're watching it live here with me today, you're catching the replay, or you're catching through the PSN network. Thank you for taking the time and spending it here with me this afternoon. Great show today, great work by all the talent, both in the chat and on the show. But I will put it this way again. Thank you, everyone. You guys make this show important. I mean, I may not say it enough, but I will put it this way because you guys make me want to keep doing this. Is seeing the reactions you guys have to the show, the reactions you have to each other. That makes it fun for me. So again, thank you guys. If I don't see you beforehand, because I already told you once, LTD, ladies action tonight. Battle Queen tournament. So if I don't catch you beforehand, and if I don't catch you there, I'll catch you this Sunday, Lincoln, Nebraska, Flashpoint. But on that note, peace out, fuckers.